So before signing on with TaxValet, we had Nexus in 2 states and were remitting those sales taxes. I think our bookkeeper handled it. I don't even remember. I think our bookkeeper had used one of the Avalar or other type systems to generate numbers for them. I now understand that I think none of the softwares out there really capture all of the nuances of the city and the county and the township taxes that certain states have. It's kind of a mess. Pennsylvania's pretty straightforward, but the other states, I don't know. Once you get past what you know and where your own company's based, it's too complicated for somebody like me to manage it. So once we decided to onboard with TaxValet, we then found out, really excited, and there's a waiting list. And our onboarding specialist was Alyssa, and she was fabulous. Good attitude, good humor, just made an unpleasant process as good as it could be, I suppose. So one of the unexpected benefits with using TaxValet is an audit service bundled into what I'm paying every month, which I was really grateful to have, because after fewer than 6 months with TaxValet, my state of record came after me with an audit. So I now have, a dedicated person on TaxValet's team that's not my primary person who's going to run point on that, and spoke with my state, my Commonwealth, to speak to the auditor, find out what the look back period is, and is collating all the documentation for payroll tax, for state sales tax, for all these kinds of use taxes, to then handle the case on my behalf. So it's kind of everyone's nightmare. Not as bad as the IRS, but I'm really glad that I have a professional who is handling that for me, because it's complicated. For a small business that only has an employee or 2 or a handful of us, it's too much to manage sales tax in states beyond your own, is what I came to see. And for a lot of us that maybe know we have that liability but have our head in the sand, or don't want to deal with it, I totally understand. I was there for a while. But I think if you're going to jump all in, be compliant, be prepared for an audit, or be prepared for potentially a merger and acquisition, having that clean feels really good. And so I'm glad we made the decision.